This is Dave Scandaliato, owner of the PayAfterYouWin.com website, www.payafteryourwin.com, payafteryouwin.com. And what we do every week is we go over the 14 NFL pro football games that are going to be played this Sunday, week number 2 of the NFL. Of course, you never know how many games they're going to be playing on Sunday. But we're going to do the full card every week. We're not going to do the Thursday game. We're not going to do the Monday night game. We're just going to do the Sunday game. So we got 14 games going this week. And there's two things that we need if we're going to do something like this. The first thing we need is a sheet. We got the sheet right here from the Clown Joint. That's where I go. I go to the Clown Joint. We got the sheet. We got the sheet right there. Now, we're not going to use the Circus point spreads. We're going to use the point spreads from MyBookie. Right, MyBookie. So I'll tell you a little bit more about MyBookie in a few minutes. But the other thing we need is an ice cold beer cap. Ice cold. Ice cold, bro. A little plug for Bud Light. Ice cold beer cap. Ice cold beer. Listen to this. Listen to this. Oh. All right, now, like I said, we're going to use the lines from MyBookie. No, not MyBookie out here in Las Vegas. No, the website, mybookie.ag. If you don't have a place to bet football in 2015 with the upcoming basketball season, the upcoming NHL, no doubt you should check out MyBookie at www.mybookie.ag. All right, the first game on the Sunday, week 2 NFL pro football card. We got the Houston Texans at the Carolina Panthers right now at mybookie.ag. The Carolina Panthers are a 3-point home favorite. The total is 40.5. Now, of course, Houston, they're 0-1. They had a bad first half against Kansas City. They cut it to 7 late. It was late. They cut it to 7, but wasn't meant to be. Now, Carolina, they went on the road and defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is a good win for Carolina. Because you got to remember, they started out so bad last year, came on strong to win the NFC South. So I'm sure they're happy to get that early victory. Once again, we got to see what's going to happen with the Houston Texans. So a good game here. Houston Texans, Carolina Panthers. That's the first game on the card, brother. All right, the next game is do or die. Do or die for the New Orleans Saints. I mean, right now at mybookie.ag, the Saints are a 9.5-point favorite with the over-under at 47. Now, a lot of places have 10. And with a resume like this, the Saints are 0-1 in 2015. They didn't win a preseason game this year. And they lost their last 5 home games in 2014. They want you to lay double digits. The problem is Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers, they stink. The Buccaneers have fucked me all the time. All the time. That's why I don't play the Buccaneers. Yep, Tampa Bay with Lovie Smith and all that. They got this Jameis Winston. So, on paper, you think the Saints are going to absolutely crush the Buccaneers. But they don't play the game on paper. They play it on grass. That's something I like to put in papers, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole different program that we do. So, I wouldn't lay 9.5 or 10 points with the Saints. Every super teaser is going to have the Saints plus a half a point or a picket. All the 10-point teasers, all the 7-point teasers are going to tease the Saints to under a field goal or a field goal. Your spot is tagged. Just be careful. Just be careful laying double digits with the New Orleans Saints. As bad as Tampa Bay is. All right, the next game we're going to look at, you got the San Francisco 49ers. They got that big win on Monday night as that guy Hyde, he was all over the place, man, the running back. And, Yep, Minnesota was supposed to spank them, but that never happened. They're going to be playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, who lost their first game on that Thursday night opening deal against the New England Patriots and Tom Brady. Pittsburgh moved the ball up and down the field all night, got a lot of yards. This is going to be an interesting football game right here because we're going to find out a lot about Pittsburgh, a lot about San Francisco. Right now at mybookie.ag, the Steelers are a 5 and a 1/2 point home favorite against the Niners with the over-under total at 45. Now, even though I haven't had a pick in these first couple of games, remember, I'm doing this video on a Tuesday. So, I mean, we don't even have the injury report out yet. So if you want to talk about any game on the card, you can always give me a call here in Las Vegas. 1-888-375-2710. 1-888-375-2710. And don't forget, you're going to talk directly with me, Dave Scandaliato, the owner of the PayAfterYouWin.com website, www.payafteryoowin.com, PayAfterYouWin.com. All right, the next game on the card, you got the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Right now at mybookie.ag, Minnesota's a 3-point home favorite with the total at 43. I don't know what to think here. It's early in the week. Minnesota, I mean, was it a letdown? Are they just not that good? Teddy Bridgewater, Adrian Peterson not playing last year? Or was San Francisco just a decent team? Now, of course, the Detroit Lions, they were in the playoffs last year. And they had a tough game. They had to go on the road at the San Diego Chargers. So losing that game isn't the end of the world. This is a tough game. This is a tough game right here. And of course, give me a call if you want to talk about this one. I might have something. I don't know. The next game, you got the Buffalo Bills at home against the New England Patriots. The game is a picket, and the total is 45. Very impressive win for the Buffalo Bills opening week against the Indianapolis Colts. No doubt about it. And a pretty impressive win by the New England Patriots playing a Pittsburgh Steelers team. And with all the controversy in New England in the offseason and all that, Brady wasn't expected to start. And next thing you know, he gets the judge to overrule the suspension. He's in the game, and just an impressive win by the New England Patriots. This is the game of the week right here. This could be a good game right here, other than the Sunday night game. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so the next contest, you got the Arizona Cardinals and the Chicago Bears. Right now at mybookie.ag, the Arizona Cardinals are a 1 and a 1/2 point road favorite. The total on the game is 45. Arizona wins at home against the New Orleans Saints. Week number 1, the Cardinals looked pretty good. Chicago Bears, I don't know what to think about the Bears. I mean, they played all right. They actually played well enough to win against Green Bay week number 1. This is a tough game right here. Tough game. All right, the next contest on the card, you got the Cleveland Browns, the Clowns, playing host to the Tennessee Titans. Right now at mybookie.ag, the game is a picket with the total 41.5. The Cleveland Browns, they lost a quarterback week number 1. They're now playing with Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel. And of course, the Tennessee Titans, Marcus Mariota, first game, they blow out their opponent. And then most of the time you say that's good, but it was Jameis Winston in Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers. They fucked everybody, the Buccaneers. I like the Buccaneers. They fuck everybody. All right, so I don't know what to think there. I got to think about that one. I got to think about that one for a little while. Johnny Football or Marcus Mariota. Can Mariota win 2 straight games on the road to start his pro football career? We'll have to see. The next game, we got the San Diego Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Right out mybookie.ag, Cincinnati a 3 and a 1/2 point home favorite. The total is 46. Cincinnati just crushed Oakland. The Raiders never had a chance against the Bengals. And San Diego, they got behind against the Detroit Lions, but the Chargers came back and opened up a 14-point lead late. They won the game by 7. And I think San Diego could be the real deal. I mean, obviously Oakland's total garbage. Denver didn't look that good. So this division could be decided by the Chiefs, Kansas City, and the Chargers, San Diego. We'll have to see. Good matchup here. Good matchup right here. The next game, you got the St. Louis Rams. That was one of my absolute locks on Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, what a pick. What a pick. Give Dave Scandaliato, the owner of PayAfterYouWin.com. Let's have a little toast. I mean, come on, man. That was a good pick. Stop. Come on now. Come on now. Work with me. Work with me. That was a good pick. And the St. Louis Cardinals against the Seattle Seahawks. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, I know. St. Louis Rams. I know it. I know. I made the same mistake last week. Still baseball season in my book. I know. I know. I know. Everybody's like, you don't even know who you picked. Yeah, trust me. I do. I do. So the St. Louis Rams, they're going to go on the road against the Washington Redskins right now at mybookie.ag. The Washington Redskins are the St. Louis Rams are a 3.5-point road favorite. Yep, Washington's a dog here, catching a field goal and a slash right there. The total 41.5. I got screwed with the Redskins on Sunday. I don't know how I didn't at least get a push out of that. So I'll tell you when I win. I'll tell you when I lose. Yeah, I won the St. Louis Rams game. Yeah, I know it's the Rams. I got it, Cap. The Rams game. I had St. Louis in that game against the Seahawks, Seattle. And I had Washington, the Redskins, at home against the Miami Dolphins. So it is what it is, Cap. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, it's as simple as that. The next game, got the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. Right now at mybookie.ag, the New York Giants a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under total at 51. Wow, Atlanta, the Falcons, they win their game against the Philadelphia Eagles week number 1. Pretty exciting game. I mean, the Eagles had a couple of chances to win it, seal a deal in Atlanta. They had a 17-point halftime lead. They held on for dear life. And then, of course, on the flip side of that, you got what do you have? The Giants. Eli Manning. I don't know, man. That was a bad decision by old Eli. I guess I think what happened was they called a play into him. He couldn't believe the play call. And then nobody ever bothered to tell him, hey, man, if it's not there, just deal after the ground and let the clock keep running. So I don't know. I don't know how the Giants are going to react to that brutal loss on Sunday night that they had against the Dallas Cowboys. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. And like I said, Atlanta, I don't know what to think about that. I don't know if to look at the first half or the second half. Tough game right there. All right, the next game on the card, no line, Baltimore Ravens, Oakland Raiders. I think the Raiders suck too much to put a line out. No, that ain't it. They got some injuries. But, so there's no line on this game at MyBookie. Yep, MyBookie don't have a line out. Not MyBookie, mybookie.ag, the website, Cap. Yep, go on over there. Check them out. They're the sponsor of today's video at PayAfterYouWin.com. Don't forget, you can talk directly with me, Dave Scandaliato, when you dial 1-888-375-2710. I'll look forward to speaking with you soon. All right, 3 games left on the Sunday NFL Week 2 betting card. You got the Miami Dolphins at the Jacksonville Jaguars right now at mybookie.ag. The Miami Dolphins a 6-point road favorite. The total is 41.5. I don't know what to do here because I lost with Jacksonville the first week and I lost with Washington the first week. I'm inclined to take the Jaguars here, but I don't know what to think. I don't know. I need some more time to think about it. That's why you got to write my phone number down, 1-888-375-2710. Give me a call in a couple of days. if you don't have a pick yourself. I'll probably have something on this one. All right, the next game, the Dallas Cowboys, the boys, against the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, right now at mybookie.ag. The Philadelphia Eagles are a 5-point favorite. The total on the game is 55. I don't know what to think either. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys, how lucky can you get to win a game on Sunday? And the Philadelphia Eagles, how bad of luck can you have to not win a game? Not necessarily cover the spread. I don't know if they were going to cover the point spread, but the Eagles should have won outright. This is going to be a good game right here. Because Philadelphia can't afford to drop to 0-2 while Dallas goes to 2-0 and have the tiebreaker on the Eagles. You're basically down 2.5, 3 games early in the season. That's not where you want to be. I wasn't that impressed with Dallas. They really couldn't run the ball. The Cowboys just didn't look the same. And it looked like Philadelphia didn't know what to do with all the talent that they got. Good game on Sunday. Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles. All right, the final game, the Sunday night game on NBC TV. You got the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. A rematch of the NFC Championship game last year right now at mybookie.ag. The Green Bay Packers are a 3.5-point favorite. The total is 49. And boy, this is a big game right here because Green Bay wants to beat Seattle in the regular season right here, right now. They'd be 2-0. The Seahawks would be 0-2, and Green Bay would have that tiebreaker. That's a tough hole to climb out of if you're the Seattle Seahawks. This is a tough hole to climb out of. You're 2.5, 3 games back with 14 to go. Green Bay knows they need home field advantage to beat the Seattle Seahawks. They know that. So the winner of this game is going to have the inside track for home field advantage for the NFC Championship game next year. Last year, the game was in Seattle. So they played last year. There's no reason to think that this year they ain't going to play again. They're the number 1 and number 2 seeds in the NFC. So this is a big game for both teams right here. What a Sunday night football game this is. Seattle Seahawks, Green Bay Packers. All right, now that's going to do it right there. We went over the 14 games, and if you got any questions about any of them, give me a call. Talk directly with me, Dave Scandaliato, the owner of PayAfterYouWin.com. 1-888-375-2710, 1-888-375-2710, or please visit my website, PayAfterYouWin.com, www.PayAfterYouWin.com, the original PayAfterYouWin.com.